Do you know if you saw your weight change at all?
I know from what other people say.
Okay.
They noticed. I mean, one person said I almost didn't recognize you because who was away.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost weight.
Okay.
But I don't know the amount.
Yeah. Right. But it was substantial enough that someone thought that, you know.
Yeah.
You looked.
Because a lot of people say, you know, oh, well, the two remarks were you lost a lot of weight here.
Right.
And you know, I would kid and say, well, yeah, the rest of it just went around behind. But that and comments about my complexion looks so much better.
Yeah, I think your skin does look a lot better. You just have better color in your skin.
I was drinking water like there was no tomorrow, and that stopped.
Okay.
You know, so you know, the only time I'd get up at night would be to pee. You know,
right.
And that I didn't. That all kind of, you know, but that is definite. That's a result of the getting
sure.
the blood sugar closer to normal.
Yeah. What was the biggest change? Was that the biggest change you perceived?
That was the biggest change I perceived.
Okay.
Because you know, but to be honest with you, that was also my biggest anxiety because I was really, you know, when you called and told me what the blood sugar was 327 or something like that, it was like, holy crap. I mean, because I knew that was bad news.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, that explains a few things, you know, like the water. And I had no idea that my triglycerides and all that stuff were also elevated because in the past that had always been pretty good. But I was real focused on blood sugar.
Blood sugar and cholesterol.
So being that focused on that, I don't know if I was much paying attention to anything else, to be honest.
Your glucose dropped from 327 to 112.
Right.
And then if we go down to let's go down to the lipid profile. Do you see that there?
Yes, sir.
So everything, your triglycerides were
that was great.
You went completely normal. You went from 296 to 155. Cholesterol, 236, and this is really, really amazing, 236 to 149. Your HDL cholesterol stayed about the same. Your LDL dropped from 135 to 77. So that's the thing that's really nice to see here is that your cholesterol ratio went from 5.6, which is not good. And that's what we look for more than anything. We want that ratio to change. It went from 5.6 to 3.6.
Well, I think these results speak for themselves, you know.
Yeah.
I know that, you know, other people may feel dramatically different, you know, in their feeling of stuff, but this kind of, you know, no matter how I feel about it, here's some
really good, really good proof that it works for you.
And it really has changed my food selection. Well, obviously, the sugar thing. I mean, wheat bread hasn't crossed my palate since I started the program.